Yo, what up, man?
Oh shit, what the fuck, son?
Yeah, I know, man.
Where the hell you been? Yo, son, I ain't seen you in mad long, son.
Word, yeah. Well, yo, man, honestly,
what you been up
that's
to?
a whole different story, dog. I wish I could tell you, but no can do right now, brother.
What's the deal, God? You look stressed.
Joe, I know it's been a long time I haven't seen you, and I hate to come at you like this, man, but I gotta ask you for a huge favor, dog.
It's all good, dogs. Come on, Deaf Jookies.
Word. Well, yo, I need a gun, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, just let me borrow your gun for like 2 days, man.
Saying, dogs, this ain't even you. I ain't seen you in mad long,
yo,
and
no,
now,
man. I'm just saying, shit is real like
come on,
that,
man.
Right now.
It's that
I
real.
wouldn't ask you if I didn't need it, dog.
Saying, dogs, it's that real, man.
Yo, straight up, don't worry about that, dogs. Let me just handle this. I gotta handle this.
I'm saying, dog. I'm saying, man. You know I got your back, man. My man Carlos on 138.
You mean the midget?
Yeah, that kid.
Man, I ain't fucking with that kid, man.
Son.
Nah, man. Yo, my shit is immediate, dog. I need something right now, dogs.
Calm
just
down, dog.
Down, man. For real.
Alright, man.
Alright.
Yo, man, I got you, dogs. I got it right here in the shoebox. Don't fuck around and get killed.
How the hell did it get to this? This is what I gotta do.
Mic check. Mic check. Check. Well, if you can't beat them, join them. Real deal McCoy 'em. This kid got gold teeth, fuck it, coin them so we can get some loot inside our pockets. My man who just did a bid said you haven't tried it, don't knock it. I wear the rings of Saturn on my knuckles like truck jewels for 40 acres in a mule. I'm down to buck fools. My two illest thoughts could make the world the realm of lost souls. Keep my mind in two poles, keep the world through two holes in my head juxtaposed. I slide in murder foes on the low Wakanda flows, the way that it's supposed to be. I do 10 rings around the rosary. I'm about to rob the store. I need some loot and some groceries. I need a loaf of 3 butter. Fuck another night of hunger. I've been a good man and I don't deserve to suffer. After this night, I'll return to being peaceful. Put that on my people. Word to Big Shank and Little Pete though. Yo, do you recall the days when brothers used to chill? Flex on the mic and display ghetto appeal. Yo, those were the days when it was really real. Yo, those were the days when it was really real. But we'll all get it back together one day. But until then, it's snuff gun spray. Jah bless my head with every night I lay, and I pray for a brighter day. But anyways, gotta get them thoughts out of my mind now. Wipe the sweat off my eyebrow. Nostalgic thoughts bring my hide out. Lie down, you 2 niggas in the second now. First brothership with fear, while the second nigga caught a smile. While you're doing that, why don't you script like Gaza? This nigga yells out while you's a front and ass roster. By my actions, I'd have to say that that's true, but shut the fuck up, I didn't ask you. I might blast you if I had to. No mask, dude, they won't find me even if you ID. But yo, thanks for checking me. Then unexpectedly, this head nigga right behind the counter started wetting me. 9mm weaponry. Boy, your beans leaking on the chest of me. Nobody understands society, molested me. They'll just question the nature of the ongoings. Clean up crew, pray my blood stop flowing. All my enemies out on the block loading. Plus the government is smiling cause they smell the scent of death blowing. Just showing that their plans running precisely. This nigga ought to fit into a wood box nicely. Ghetto stress, have my own fucking people ice me. If you look, you can find me on a corner store tile floor. Another landmark of the ghetto I saw. Is it all worth to die for? No, it's not worth it. No, it's not worth it.
Yeah, fucking shot, dog.
Yo, what's up, dog?
What the fuck is this? Fucked up. Yo, this nigga went in.
You gotta get out of here.
Yo, this ain't cool.
Yo, where you going?
You gotta get the fuck out of here. This dude's wildin'. He's wildin'. I'm out.
Yo, I think we went to high school with this kid.
I'm a live, I'm a life, 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 I'm a live, I'm a live life. After this one crime, I'm a live life, I'm a life, I'm a live life. After this, I'm a live life, life after this one crime. I'm a live life after this one crime.
seconds after I've been swept off my feet. Open flew the doors and in steps the beat, complete with medical packs and 4-4s. Looked at me and said, damn, this nigga needs gauze. Wars, apart in the street, he got beat. The meat are disenfranchised and left weak. These images I couldn't ignore. Personas of the rhythm who just walked in the store. The snare slim sported a rare grin, noticing damage within. Remove bullets and pat skin. The kick drum scurvy opened my eyes. He said don't worry. At the clerk he fired rounds in the flurry, and the hi-hat Matt tapped the hostages with his gat. Told them break the fuck out and never look back. They have performed like Miyagi for the kamikaze. Then they got me, walked me out past the local paparazzi. I see y'all reanimator, sure kid, your jams a flavor. We need a savior and we came to relay the data. I'll repay a major situation cross town. Our music is lost sound cause they had us locked down. They meaning sucker rappers, herbs, crabs, common clowns who be making shitty sounds in labs. They're facing masterpieces just to blast to pieces. What's dope and hope that we'd accept the whack of thesis. Jesus, where's the chamber? Allow me to become the scum rearranger. They said focus your anger and bring the rhymes that you wrote because these folks will hang ya. I accepted their concern, turned to them and said, fuck that written shit, I'll flip these niggas off the head. What about the feds? Hey yo, we left them a decoy. We didn't want the beast to know we brought back the B-boy.
Hip-hop, I'ma bring it back. Hip-hop, I'ma bring it back. Bring it back, hip-hop. I'ma bring it back. Hip-hop is so whack, the beats are fighting back. And I was sent to attack, so I'm following the map. X's mark the rappers I would soon heads with. Corrosive cadences that'll be leaving their neck split. Step by step I'm headed toward the set to analyze a threat and make them regret the day we met. I suspect they got a smooth plot. I'm headed to the rooftops, that's where I'll make my stratagem so I can splatter them. They were only half a 10, 5 less rappers alive when we collide. The standard is dope, they didn't coincide. They were sacrilegious and vicious with dark wishes, witches to assure the core of hip-hop with the snitches. I dropped dime on how to travel back in time so they could melt and misalign pioneers, patterns of rhyme, and I'm furious, seething at what I'm seeing. Soon those niggas won't be breathing. I've seen what I gotta, so I'm leaving, cause I wanna set off the slaughter for the evening. The niggas hopped on my shit list with the swiftness. I'm about to rip this, come bear witness. Check. We had ill static over illmatic. I reached for it, this nigga said I couldn't have it. So tragic for him to try to counter my magic. I'm rabid, reached to his fucking face and grabbed it. Nigga, how the fuck did you figure you could interfere with the music so potent? Then I gazed at his skull for a moment before I moved on. Then I heard 2 songs, distinct flavors from the woos into the 36 chambers. I'm about to bring this nigga danger. He was elusive and Uncle Tom carried nooses, strong yet spiritually useless. I gave him flashbacks of niggas getting treated like lab rats, beaten with whips and straps, given with conscience. Held a mirror up to his face, the motherfucker jetted out of the place. Who's next to get me vexed? This rapper making idle threats, claiming that he's got concepts. I stepped to him slow, looked deep in his eyes, seen the prison was within him cause he's living a lie. I grabbed daily operation, told him that man was not meant to rule the earth's population. These thoughts left him pacing,
Now we suffer from brain disintegration, no thoughts or information. It started raining, visibility low. This had no effect on my abilities though. To murder an MC is standard procedure. I looked and seen this cat guard and follow the leader. But I'm a cheater, the abdomen and chest a leader. Primary feature, my intense urge to bleed ya. All his blood's green and I'm steadily aiming to find the next nigga for maiming. That's when my instincts came in handy. This mega large nigga tried to brand me. I dodged a mega blast of energy. Then my mind aged a century. Futuristic data for a complex matter. This power left the crater. I could peep the equator. He smiled, I could see him through the earth's vapor. Looked him up and down as we walked towards solid ground. What my jaw dropped and what I found. Classics by Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, BDP, PE, and Run DMC. Ruin the 3 feet. Criminal mind takes a nation a meal time to kill. Run DMC self-titled. This nigga's my arch rival. Survival, not libel. Got up close and what I saw I couldn't believe. My enemy was a genetic replica of me. Battling yourself is the biggest chore. It could leave your digits raw. A truly vicious type of war. So now I'm thrown off, taken back. In fact, I didn't know how to react. A lack of plan of attack, but his was in full effect. And next, he didn't infect my intellect, but thoughts I couldn't accept. Images of my grandmother in that old folks home became very vivid in my dome. This method is drastic, telepathic, damaging my mental fabric. Hellified horror havoc. Crippled, I can't stand it, I understand it. Yet my torture was expanded by thoughts that he commanded. Had a vision of my uncle sitting dying by himself. Meanwhile, he's breaking down my physical health. Body blows, several shots to the head, 98% of which were absorbed by my dreads. The other 2% I accepted, just so I could feel the heat again. Had a vision of defeating men. So now I'm back, strapped and intact, increasing my brain waves to maximum impact. Thoughts were unholy, slowly, he looked me up and down coldly, like I'm the motherfucking phony. And maybe I am, damn, I started to drop the mic from my hands. Saw some open land, so I ran. But as I jet past thoughts, my man had blast shots, blood clots, stopping circulation to my knob. My ego split, my humility started to mumble feeble shit. The thug within me had a dream of Desert Eagle cliffs. So who's me? Maybe this Uzi, the cold-hearted steel with the sign that says use me. I call her Susie. Do you like what you see? Usually, I wouldn't let a biter confuse me. So watch this instance make a difference. So I started to think with the innocence of infants, incense of incense, burn incense. I'm intense. It's funny how the powerful scent jets, densest senses. Don't even count a minute the senses. I sent this, razor sharp tone of relentless sequences that leap fences, leading all humankind to deep ventures. So I shift forward like a Sith Lord with a swift sword, flipped and clipped his mic cord. Speechless, riddled with weakness, peep this. He tried to use the heat of his desire to beat lift. Beat my guess, take a guess who left the set blessed and who was left a mess. And at peace request, I summoned the sun to burn a hole in his chest. Yo man, it was insane, I was bugging. Then brought up cool Earth, Grandmaster Flash all jumped out the chamber, yo. It was like a dream.
Oh my fucking god, man. Oh, fucking serious. Jesus Christ, man. Already? And time flies like a motherfucker.
Rise and shine, yet another day to toss away. What does my clock display? It says 8. Shit, I'm late for work again, so then I dip with my pad and my pen. Step into the workplace with my work face. Wince at my time card cause I'm scarred. Mad cause I sacrifice my day and it gets me a trifling hourly wage of $6.50. Nifty. Now I'm off to slave quarters with a whole bunch of other people's sons and daughters, working so they can be mothers and fathers, laboring real hard hoping the boss offers more petty cash to us bums and paupers, kissing his ass cause they're hoping they prosper. Here's the math, you work a third of your day away, the government takes a third of your check, correct. You go home and drink cause you don't get an ounce of respect and your spirit is wrecked. Life is a gift to be enjoyed every second, every minute. It's temporary, not infinite. Yet I find myself looking at the clock, hoping for the day to fly by, so I ask myself why. I'm doing this remedial work for second graders. I'm an educator with mega flavor, so maybe I should just jump up and get ill. Maybe I should let these people know they're being killed. Maybe I should try my very best to chill and get paid cause I gotta pay bills.
Excuse me, brother, could you please stop making that noise so I can talk? Thank you. Now the boss says he wants you to go make more
champ,
copies
big
of
boss
these
man says
checks.
you've been late 3 days in a row. Better sharpen up.
The basement. And can I have a stapler? No.
Oh, this fucking place sucks. Same shit every day. Like to wring the boss's neck though. If only dreams could come true.
Dead boss, somebody call Red Cross. I guess he got caught up in my mental holocaust. How much did it cost? Just a little piece of my mind for peace of mind.
But he's bleeding.
Oh no, leave him, he'll be fine. He'll heal on his own if you just give him some time. Considering the fact that his face is misaligned, his legs are over there laying right next to his spine.
Jesus, must have been daydreaming.
My boss walks by, he's looking just like an asshole, smiling cause he jerks niggas for minimal cash flow. He's cool in my face, but I swear I heard him laugh though, tickled by the fact that I'm the modern day Sambo. And just when I think that I'm about to go Rambo, I call up my man and he says he understands, yo. We all are being murdered by a similar process, whether you work at the candy store or slave at the office. The purpose of our life is just to serve the economy. They misinform our minds to paint a picture of harmony, but if you listen then you know that shit's out of tune, cause the function of our life is just to work and consume. Fuck reaching out to help the next, there ain't any room. Just close your eyes and block your ears and march to your doom. But since I ain't really getting paid for my time, I pulled out my pen and started writing a rhyme. Can't you see that I'm busy, jerk? Don't dare approach me with busy work. Take another step and get hurt by the man that embodies mad years of anger. A cool bro, soon to be the Boston Strangler. Everything inside of me is about to erupt, cause a righteous individual dislikes the corrupt. I knew he'd lock me up if I started a brawl, so I jetted and I punched the clock the fuck off the wall. Yeah, that's right, motherfucker. You can't keep on underpaying people and mistreating them all the time. That's gonna result in crime. As a matter of fact, you know what? Facts. Yo, cut this motherfucker, man.
God damn, man. Yo, who does cat think he is, yo? Trying to pay me what? 6 what? Nick? Yo, I'm a man of the 90s, B. Oh, my bad. New millennium 2002. Yo, I got plans, man. I got big plans. It's a future for a brother like me, yo. Yo, check it out, man.
Now this is my escape from many things on many levels. I couldn't settle the pedal, these are words of a rebel. Come and dance with the devil in a bloody meadow. The ground is metal from the honor of a soldier's medal. I used to revel in the ways that were before me. Go to school, get a job, come on, you know the usual story. I was 18 and just about to hit the college scene. On the Gate, considered it prestigious and pristine. What I mean, I was told that in life there's a goal, and it's gold. Those without it dying happy and cold. Another unwritten code, a savage story that's told by the media, the medium by which we're controlled. It doesn't benefit the spirit of the soul, so when I enrolled, I went bold. Here's my list of things I wanted to know. Myself, end the list, get the gist, professors are pissed. Tally up the classes I missed. But I did, read books, opened up my mind, took a look within. Noticed hip-hop was oozing through my skin. Cut my demo at the end of 94, after hustling to get loot. Trooping far and sleeping on floors. Went to college as an athlete, was speeding a fade, and came home as a dread who used his pen as a blade. Did I make the right decision? Well, my folks don't think so. I let them down, I'm in my room, I'm locking my door. I'm black, strong, intelligent man, you ain't steering me wrong. I got heart, skill, follow my calling, drop knowledge and build. They can't hold me back. They can't hold me back. My once beloved room became hell. Burning flesh is the smell. The temperature rose, my self-esteem fell. In the morning I would rise to get some cereal, then return to my torture quarters for my slaughter and burial. Paralyzed by the tears from my father's eyes, couldn't even raise my head to notice somber skies. Mom and I would sit and chat about me getting back on track. She'd leave, then I'd crawl into my lack of confidence trap. What a vicious format. The system sets parameters for living by using tunnel vision, funnel to the money system. Ads are dads, sitcoms are moms, dollars are our legs and arms, and our heart is a bomb. Detonate if you hesitate to slave or matriculate. You'd better participate. Survival's your interest rate. Financing is Manson. Hopes are held for ransom. Powers dancing, sorrow's an anthem. But let's return to this point in time where I'm standing next to my ex-job's help wanted sign. You'll find my mind overflowing with adrenaline and energy. I infuriated my enemy with my integrity. Essentially, if you wanna work there, don't mention me. They'll cut in half your pay and punch your face as a penalty. I'm self-empowered, hit the showers, I'm on the go. I'm going to the club, I'm out my crib, I'm locking my door. I'm black, strong, intelligent man, you ain't steering me wrong. I got heart, skill, follow my calling, drop knowledge and build. They can't hold me back. They can't hold me back.
Oh shit, almost forgot. Gotta call Slate, get this beat so I can leave. Shit. Hope this cat is home, man. This ain't even my fucking phone. Oh, come on, pick up, dogs.
Hello?
Yo, Sight.
What's the deal?
Yo, it's Lif, man. Yo, dog, I need a beat pronto, for real, though.
Oh, alright, cool. Yo, just make a check payable to spilled acid.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
What? What's the deal?
I got no cash, dog. I'm dead broke.
Yo, man, I gotta eat, man.
Yeah, I know you gotta eat. Maybe I could get you a sandwich, or I could slide you a 20. That's all I got, though, man.
You get what you pay for, man. You get what you pay for.
Hey, I ain't got much.
You know how we get in the club? This Friday night, you just cash your check. These ladies is up in here to get your respect. My name Big Booty Boo from Bellevue on the 1 and 2. Y'all know it's Friday night, so you got to dress to impress. Bring out your freshest gear now. Whether you got your new TM shined up, whatever you got. Ain't no time for no half stepping. Let's get it crunk up in here.
I was mad dip, butterfly collars and shit. Chains from the slave ship, dreads with the wave kit, bifocals and wingtips, velvet pants and a velour coat. Looked in the mirror, damn, I look dope. Folded up the singles in my loop clip. Put a sock in my pants on some Uncle Luke shit. Dressed to impress, now I'm ready to go. The club is 12 blocks away and I got no loot, so I walk 10 and take a cab for 2. Black duct tape over the hole in my shoe. I've got the hardest dance steps, Running Man, Cabbage Patch, plus the Robocop. Then I'll bring back the walk. Jaws will drop and all the ladies will flop. Brothers thinking, what you got that I ain't got? I tell you fella, it's written in my bestseller. It started to rain, I got no umbrella. The walking turned to running, still I looked stunning. Covered enough ground before my taxi was summoned. Got to the spot and hopped out at the front. Tripped over the curb limping cause my toes were stumped. Then I tried to give pounds to people I didn't know, like Lucy and Joe. My destination was the back door. Not because the bouncer told me not to come back. I'm just sneaking in the club because I got it like that.
Big Booty Boo over here from Bellevue on the 1 and 2. I wanna see them asses wiggle and bounce, bounce, baby. If you holding up the ball, then you missing the point. Yeah, Big Facts Weezy, I see you over there, baby. Throw them balls, big baby. Shine that disco ball with them balls. Get them up there now. No half stepping.
I remember when you used to be broke, ignored when you spoke, and people would take you for a joke. You used to go to the club and look like a scrub, but couldn't afford the admission. From outside you're looking in, waiting for a chance to slip by. You slide through the back door, but you wasn't supposed to be there. You look like an idiot if you got caught, but you didn't care, just as long as you got your groove on. It was smooth sailing, they was playing the thong song. You're feeling shorty with the boots on, cutting through the crowd sideways. It's time to move strong. So cool kick and say something slick off the top. Flash your jewels, fix your suit, fidgeting with your wristwatch. But right when you was in the corner acting a big shot, they threw on some hip hop. People got on the dance floor, and a bouncer saw you standing at the corner near the door. He started walking your way to muscle you out, since you refused to pay. So there was nothing for you to say when he blew up your spot and threw you out the front to the floor. Past the bar on the right through the double doors. You mumbled and swore, stumbled and tripped on the pavement. People in line started laughing when they threw your hat in, screaming that you wasn't allowed back in. But that was back then, acting like nothing happened. You patted your Timbs off, depressed from embarrassment. It could have been fresh, it would have been lavish. One day you make it and won't have to deal with this madness.
Altercation, y'all. Look like Big Farouk had to take care of the Rastafarian with the wingtips. Farouk, you ain't in wrestling no more, big baby. Big Booty Boo from Bellevue on the 1 and 2. Keep banging, y'all. Keep it Brooklyn.
My status is the baddest. My status is the baddest.
Hey yo, man, we ain't got no more studio time, man. We gotta go.
But yo, the jam on the real?
Yeah.
Shit sound kinda cheap though.
So what we gonna do? You wanna clean it up, man? Wait.
Yo, let's go back to the studio, man. Straight up.
I don't know, man. The studio costs money.
Well, let me check.
How much you got, man?
How much I got?
Yeah.
Word? All right, nigga, I got 40 cents, man.
40 cents?
Yeah, I guess we can't go back to the lab.
Man,
then.
we need $1 to get home.
You got $1? 6 cents. This is rock bottom, y'all. I never expected it. In order to be business-like, you must be the prerequisite. With your culture at home, smile. Don't be too proud, too wild. You may suffer, just don't cry out loud. This notion of professionalism is like an exorcism, forced to give your life away while you're earning a living. These thoughts had stopped me from rejoining the workforce, but now the situation I'm in just seems to hurt more. Maybe it won't be bad, maybe it'll be good. I could use a little structure in my life, maybe I should take my suit and tie out of the closet, try shining up my shoes and brush the fucking dust off of my wallet. Let's consider the prospects, make a couple phone calls. Now so many interviews, you know I got next week. I'm strictly going from the bottom to the peak. I'm ready, focused and determined to get back on my feet.
Daddy had a name tag that said busy working. Mommy had a milk carton that said missing person. God had a new baseball glove with nobody to learn with. That's oil and water trying to mix on the same circuit.
I got a job at a business place I choose not to name. Ask me how did I achieve this so quick? Yes, you may. Back when I was blind, my efforts had compiled a stunning resume. I didn't value it back then, but boy, it helped today. I'm pushing every single thought of rebelling away. I'm working real hard, my pockets are swelling, and hey, can you believe I met the girl of my dreams? I swear she's meant for me. We've been together over 2 years, going on 3. We married on our 4th anniversary. Bought a house and turned a room into a nursery. For the bouncing baby boy that we're expecting in June, I sat in that delivery room from noon to noon. 24 hours of labor, then the nurse asked me his title for the paper. You know, so the government can trace ya. First name John, last name insignificant. I'm smiling like a proud dad, I got the birth certificate. Go to the house, and here's why vanity's a sin. I looked around and nothing's good enough for her or him. So my 8-hour days became 9, 9 slid up to 10, a subtle slip up to 11, and then after a 12-hour day, I got too little energy to say I love you to my lady or play daddy to Jay. And I thought this was the way to be a husband and a father. I guess I could have looked in her eyes and seen I lost, but it wasn't my fault. I'm working hard, it couldn't be. I've been successfully existing as a member of this family. I was so convinced the household had to always be complete. I didn't realize the only thing that's missing is me.
Daddy had a name tag that said busy working. Mommy had a milk carton that said missing person. John had a new baseball glove with nobody to learn with. That's oil and water trying to mix on the same circuit.
There was never any talk of divorce. I can't believe how focused I was in the face of such a huge potential loss. Not a sign of weakness with the boss. In fact, I was mad at my wife as if she's trying to knock me off course. But I still visited the floors to get the flowers. The last time I did this, not since a wedding shower. I got home and I was greeted by the fact we've been deleted. I was someone that my wife and child thought they no longer needed. And before I could say where's John, I looked down and he was clinging to her arm. I realized I'd done them wrong. I blacked out and by the time I came to, they were gone. But somehow I sat and shook my head and then I carried on. And I still completed 3 weeks of work before my breakdown. The ambulances came and I got medicine to take now. And it's hard to get a job when you've been treated and released. So both my relationship and my career are deceased. It took years to put myself together piece by piece. And thank God I found a woman that's real patient with me. And I'll never let this happen again. It's not to be, I'm ready, focused and determined to get back on my feet.
Daddy had a name tag that said busy working. Mommy had a milk carton that said missing person. John had a new baseball glove with nobody to learn with. The oil left the water and the water kept searching.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, John. How you doing, man?
Hi. I just wanted to give you a call to let you know I hit 2 home runs in Little League today.
Good.
Yeah, right over the fence.
All right.
Everyone.
Yo, hold on a second, all right, man?
Okay.
Hold on a second.
All right.
Yo, Junior. Please do not do that, Junior. Come over here. Come sit with Daddy right now. Over here. Now, what were you saying, man?
Yeah, Dad. I was saying I hit 2 today, right over the fence.
Oh, yeah?
Everyone cheered. It's the best most I ever did in a game.
Yeah, what's that, honey? Yeah, absolutely. I would love that. Thank you. Right. Well, listen, man. Dinner's on, so I gotta run. I'll try and call you back later on, all right?
All right. I understand.
Take care, all right?
Okay. Sure, Dad. Sure, alright. Bye.
Daddy's got a new life now, a new daughter and a new male child, a new swagger with some real style. New car, new house, brand new spouse. Little shitty dog named Klaus, new smile on his mouth. Wouldn't say that we're forgotten cause we developed a plan. Once a month he takes the time to hang with his old fam. Half a day to let you know he still cares and such. You won't grow apart too much from being out of touch. But he wasn't there for him on the daily and the basis. In order to drop jewels like stay clear of the races. Heavy promises became weightless, sincerity became fakeness. He's praying for his heart to ache less. Time is passing by, yet his scars remain ageless. He call him on the phone to say, "Pops, this'll take just a minute of your time," but his wishes were divine by the disenchanted tone at the end of the line. Hang up, try to look strong in front of mom. Back up, John, start looking forward to the day you're gonna see him on. Now you're eye to eye and you receive an embrace from a lost heart that's pumping blood up to a guilty face. He's gonna try to find ways to make up for the last 29 days, or was it 30? I think he heard me. In situations like this, his speech becomes wordy. He's got 100 million ways to tell me not to worry, but this time I wasn't hanging on his every sentence. Ears crippled by the pain of negligence, it wasn't vengeance. He spoke, I couldn't hear a word. I zoned, it looked like I observed. My only thoughts were missing out on love that I deserve. Trying to convince myself I'm weak within the mental, but silence breaks because the father's guidance is essential. He's looking down with a smile, saying in the future we'll be great pals. Yeah, Dad, but what about the now? Johnny, come and leave your dad alone now. Yeah, it's just you and Mama now. Stop the crying now. Just try to smile now. Try to think of other things now. Mama's got another date now. We can get through all the anger and the hate now. Calm down and wipe your face now. I know it seems to be hard, but I promise you we'll make it through somehow. And now, little girl, their firstborn, their sunshine. Never gonna lead her wrong, get it right one time. Here's how it goes. She's off to school and dancing on her toes. At an hour-long ballet class and onto the piano. 2 hours of repetition, emulating classic music compositions. Do your homework with precision. By 9 o'clock, she collapses in a heap of dizziness. But sleep, so tomorrow you'll repeat your busyness. She got straight A's and spoke of her stress, but her Maydays were drowned out by the melees. Her mom and dad trying to blame each other different ways. She stopped and gazed, thinking how it drives her crazy when their voices raised. This dilemma ruins most of her days. From her, perfection was expected, and it's hectic working hard without receiving any praise. At night she cries where she lays, then she wakes up, washes up, smiles, and goes along like it's okay. On to high school, there's more intensity within her cycle. She's making all the guys drool. Here come the extra tight rules. No mates, not with college on the plate. Practice hard, study hard, steady focus, keep your head straight. Now she's a nervous wreck, looking to collect anything that she can smoke, swallow, drink, or inject. When she was mentally gone, she went to the prom, had dates, and actually could sit down, discuss relationships with her mom. But tell me, how much pressure can a person take before they break it? Maybe drugs just aren't a large enough escape. So one night she turned in but stayed up late, at a desk with a single piece of paper in the paper mate. Here's mama for the routine wake at daybreak. What she saw made her knees shake, the death of dear Kate. The note said, here's the future of your fucking perfect child. Please be proud, I'm living for the now. Do your work, clean your room now. Take the makeup off your face now. Eat your dinner now. Get off the phone now. Leave the boys alone now. Saturday night, you staying home now. Go to your room and sit alone now. Katie with the needle, how? Look, baby mama needs you now. Breathe now. God, why did this have to be now? And now. And now. And now. And now. Let me tell you about this nigga named Franz. He had lots of plans involving pots and pans. With fiends for fans, he was a real mean one. Traded all his fingers in for a green thumb. Posable, all weight was unloadable. Despite his deformity, all guns are holdable. Had his boys on some soldier bull. They were risking their lives, saying their actions are notable. Torn apart for a purple heart. His brother had a strong start, but the kid lacked street smarts. Hey, meet James, he works at Ames to get a discount on M&M's and video games. He said his co-workers were lames without brains, cause he had struck a couple goals for which he had aimed. This nigga used to buy grams from Franz uptown before he was bucked down. Connection is fucked now. 6 years passed and he's still there, helping this old lady with the mean stare, shopping in a wheelchair. Her name was Claire, but she changed it to Greta to help avoid a stalker with a vendetta. The cat sent her 10 letters saying she was a hag to be bagged in leather. And very soon in a living room he met her, well-dressed nightmare in a cashmere sweater. Blue collar guy with some death in his eye. Tattoo of Satan, high right leg in the thigh. He just wanna see how you respond when he give thrust to a knife from his powerful arm. And finally, police chief Officer Brief, who received a phone call from the nearly deceased. He lost his genocide at the homicide attempt scene. Now every single thought of murder is tempted. He couldn't ask for a bigger day. The following week, he spent his time staring at Exhibit A, a bloody knife that bore flesh and bone marrow. And just before he headed home to his wife Carol, reported suicide on the other side of town. Frenning mother claims little girl had fallen down. He's on the scene seeing paramedics on the ground. Mom and daddy ain't moving, boy hiding in his room. His fellow officers are all trying to subdue him. Head shaking disbelief, saying he ain't human. Next, I'm assuming that the media is included. Displayed on the tube in the room, you're now glued. Your spirit's absorbed in generators and tanks. Data banks, you're retracing your steps in true blanks. Look at all these lives to waste. It's a dark space. Adrenaline starts to pump, increasing your heart rate. You're caught now, imagination is gone wild. You look into the mirror, then you tell me who walked out. You gotta be determined like him when he fall wild. Your brains may bust open, cause this is a hard trial. No answer, just a mental cancer. Before you choke, I hope you get a chance to feel fear, cause this is a real scare. I'm giving you 3 seconds to tell us how we got here.
The sun is risen as it glistens through the trees like a prism. I listen to the earth's rhythm. The wind speaks to my instinct. With the earth I'm in sync, sharpening the blade of a spade with the heart of a lion in combat. Though I'm real slick, the salt in the water help my scars heal quick. Cause see I've mastered survival tactics and lasted weeks without sleep, hunting for prey in white rapids.
Rather primitive.
Who's that?
I'm stats, money stacks, tax.
Which language is that?
Modernity with a little tyranny.
But I don't need chaos, I have peace and serenity.
You won't find hell in me. See psychoanalyst for therapy. Come prosper and live plentifully.
My existence is heavenly.
You were meant to be greater.
Allow me to pray to my creator.
Nigga, you are the maker, life giver and taker. Take control, you should feel safer.
But I don't even feel threatened.
You need weapons and apparently a classroom so you can learn lessons.
Don't let them fool ya. I'm here to school ya.
You need knowledge. Open your eyes.
Your terminal is senseless.
I'm rational and actual. Here, let me send the facts to you.
But what is a fact?
Curiosity killed the capsis. Swimming pool and mattress. Bust a book of matches. Credit cards and debit cards.
Checks, cars, incredible odds, devil guards, laws, federal generals headed for Mars with medical cards, fixing Mother Nature's technical flaws.
See, you learn quickly, now you're with me. Move forward and never look back at history. Focus on your omnipotence, teach your infants this. Kiss the barcode on your wrist.
All 6 senses are on point.
Telekinetics.
Nah, I didn't forget it. Utilizing earth, I can mold dirt into flesh, summoning sandstorms. On the highest mountain I'll stand on, I'll make the skies cry, fire rock, then ice will drop, it's wind spin. Your spirit and soul ascends then.
Now you can blend in, let's hit the city streets so we can get your feet accustomed to concrete. Build a strong fleet of soldiers. Tell them what I told you, we'll chill on the moon when we're older. And thank God that this earth life is over. Devour the sun and make the universe colder.
Extol the master, spinning planets around my aura like an orbit. Set a mountain on a short twist, my fingers enforce mist into a tornado, raw fatal. I make rain flow, draining clouds into a rainbow. I mastered math, infused bionics with biology. Police carry shotguns inside a robotic knee. The impact of my psychology can atomically wipe out and devastate as soon as I meditate.
So why don't you demonstrate?
I think that I might drop a bomb on Nagasaki just because it's in sight.
You've arrived,
leave the world,
brutalize,
sacrifice
human lives,
take flight
to fight, attack tribes. This will be the legacy of you and I.
Who's you? It's just I. All opposition must die.
At last, the day of the blast, disaster. Welcome to the hereafter. Government powers in conflict in a world gone sick, and they're heavily equipped with arms to melt down cities and farms. The final stage witnessed the force of pure rage while we were all at work trying to earn a wage. Their targets are on lock, they're ready to engage. Finally to put to use all of those years of bomb testing and biological questing for better ways to destroy and torment. Now let's feel what we've chosen to invent. Blast off, everybody staying clear. Missiles are in the air to sever and sear. Thugs, executives, and cops with tasers. Trees are dust, skyscrapers are vapors. Impact, now nothing is intact. Take cover, we're under attack. Delivering oblivion, one already hit, but look out, here comes another. Earthcrusher.
Good afternoon, this is Jim Brockman reporting live from the network. This is what we always feared could happen but never dreamed it would. Nuclear holocaust already hit China, Korea. Next destination, Japan.
Napalm scorch your backs and your axe where your tax dollars went to. So now they have sent you a demonstration, devastation, 4 billion degrees of presentation, courtesy of some major corporations. You might have had stocking, but money can't stop the toxin that crippled your frame while you were walking. Now your mouth's frothing. Inhale, poison has replaced oxygen. Your heart contracts, aorta snaps, lungs collapse, fluid leaks out of urinary tracts. In this atmosphere to which nobody adapts. No more petty crimes, nickel sacks, rap shows are raised. Sunshine and bullshit holidays, just radiation and tidal waves. Death to the modern day slaves, running down the streets with our arms raised. Atheists now give praise. The sounds of nuclear bombs whistle right past my ear, headed towards Zaire. Many have died, but you better believe that more bound to suffer. Earthcrusher.
Jim Brockman again, 52 seconds since the last attack. Nearly quarter of the Earth's population wiped out. Added to the list of countries hit Africa, Western Europe. I really don't know what's gonna happen.
We supported this through silence and complacency, while our government ruled the world under masonry. Made every nation regret their adjacency. Global hostility, now we're facing the worst burst of energy ever unleashed. I could have sworn I heard them say that they wanted peace. A quarter of the population's fully deceased. It's gotta cease, blood rush, my anger increase. Force, with no remorse. Mid-air diffusion, knock 'em off course. About to unleash my own brand of holocaust. Give me a near mic, I'll start the airstrike, aimed at those who chose to sacrifice our lives, cause they're uncivilized. Surprise, headed for the center of your eyes. 40,000 megatons from my lungs. My attack is stunning. Where the fuck are you running? Incoming, worldwide assault. I take out the US government and then Russia. Earthcrusher.
News just in New Zealand hit Australia. I don't know what's going on. What? This is US? No, God bless us.
This is the last chapter. Bombs hit who? Crushed what? Over there? Oh my god, oh dear. I think I was going somewhere, about to pay my fare, bright glare, not quite clear, staying blind into the light of possibilities. Think I heard the screams of those in my proximity, or had I started thinking wishfully, guided by fear? I'm semi-aware, please, is anybody out there?
It was a gentle fishing kiss on my block and hot light like a baby breathing siren terrain, and now my name is merely last second of brain exists before the final flash. Motion and pretty details of the life I had passed. Now my warm night in Brooklyn is ash, falling from the snout of Lucy's that I choked on round the corner from class. Before the moments when the moon can move fast. Another summer slowly growing with the friendships that would end with a blast. Oh, how the hours could so blissfully lag. She slid her tongue between my lips and I gasped. Told my dogs and they laughed. Now we're combining our cash at last. A pack of smokes and a flask. I hope this liquor with a God's proper man.
Convert to atheism, denounce God, pronounce religion dead, faith in nothing, trace my wrist with razors. I refuse to wait for the blaze to erase my spirit. Death faced with it, run to it, not from it. Swallow all the pills in the medicine cabinet. Chase it with a bottle of 151. Hug mommy, head outside to smash windows in. Trash my hotel lobby, break the cripple if the time allows. I find a kid to hem up, wish I'd done more sin and get a strap on, run up in some women. Lay in the middle of a highway, wait for pain to hit me. Steal all I can with people looting, screaming, come and get me. Find the nearest pawn shop, biggest gun, crowded street. Blow my brains to hell and gone and let the devil come for me.
What's the chances I'd be one of the last ones left alive to see this? The Earthcrusher came before I could even conceive a fetus. But I did go from nothing to misunderstood elitists who tried to tell his people to rise instead of acting like defeatists. Well, what good is that? Cause now we all going to hell. Like some kid playing his class out talking before the bell. I'll die believing in righteousness, but I could've indulged more. Cause giving into temptation don't seem that raw no more. I heard some airline offering flights into space. I should've took it to see Earth before they mashed up the place. I thought I'd be alone when they finally came to get me. But nobody gotta miss me cause they all coming with me.
Our horizon was accessorizing. Need bread, more need. Best believe it's the equation of greed. I need a new car and thus new brakes. Another tune-up with lube. Whatever's put together shall be unscrewed. In times of famine we made more food. Food made more people. It's all explained within the cycle of evil. Would I trade it all? Cruising down the highway on a bright summer day. Gazing out a plane to see the earth from miles away. Watching the Patriots win the Super Bowl. Grabbing that fumble from Ricky Pro. Or my stereo provided me with rhythm and soul. I don't know, all I know is I feel guilt for every single thing I've ever bought and sold. I should have been in more demonstrations. Planted bombs in corporations. Murdered CEOs and canceled TV shows. Burned billboards and torn posters. I could have read more. Finally I'll get to meet this God they left us dead for. And it's ill. Its power took the form of a bill for which people killed, lied, manipulated free will. Conscience will be their crucifix. The chopping block for poppycock. And I can feel our spirits drop upon these streets I hardly walk. Enough talk. Here's my last chance to cherish a thought. My flesh is fully melted and my stomach's in a knot. So to my love, I hated to leave you alone. Pardon my zone. Passion took me places and my life was a poem. Baby, I was on my way home, about to catch a flight. Our meeting has dissolved in radiation and light. Love you gave me made me shine. You're gorgeous with a powerful mind. You lifted my spirits and strengthened my spine. I'm at peace with my life cause knowing you was divine. You made me see eternal beauty in a world that was dying. Now we're all ground by the grind. Out of luck and out of line. Out of signs and now we're out of time.